The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
As Funk drops to throw, he's going to air it out right side, and wide open is A.J. Blaylock. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Back to pass, Dazzo to the end zone. Oh, he caught it! D.R. Sim, touchdown, Crabs.
D.R. Sim in the house.
Look at the dive.
Laid it out. Laid it on the line.
Zuli, handoff, Snowden, and two people miss Snowden, and Snowden is going to walk into the end zone! Touchdown, Dragons! That's how you answer a pick six! The handoff goes to English, and English right up the middle, makes a spin move, breaks a tackle! Johnny English is in the building! Touchdown, Legends! Welcome to Blue Sun Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. It's full moon night as the 3-1 Louisville Wolfpack take on the 3-1 DC Dragons. This is Monday on the Sim Football Network on Twitch.tv and on the Louisville Wolfpack Radio Network. Hello everybody, I am your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Two 3-1 teams. The Louisville Wolfpack dominant at home in their first two games. Will they be able to continue the magic tonight against the Dragons? Both teams' one loss came to the same team, the New York Knights, who are just a half game back of them in the standings. Let's head down to the field for the coin toss.
Good to see you again. You ready? The Dragons will make the selection. What is the call?
Give us heads.
It is tails. We want the ball. We will. And when the toss, we select to receive.
So the Louisville Wolfpack offense will get the ball first in their non-traditional black, red, and white uniforms for full moon night. Here in Kentucky, Dragons and Wolfpack on Monday we're underway. From the 11-yard line on the return, Louisville up to the 27-yard line. Let's see how these teams break down. And it's an interesting one. Both teams, top-tier offenses, top-tier defenses, and the two of the top three rushing offenses in the SFL. First and 10, Funk will throw to Overstreet on the first play, and Overstreet makes two people miss, and he picks up 8 yards on the game's opening play. Again, Louisville in the non-traditional all-blacks with the red numbers white trim tonight. DC in the gold uniforms, black helmets, black jerseys, white pants, teal and gold trim. Second down and 2 at the 36-yard line. And out of the eye for Louisville, the handoff goes to Overstreet. He is going to try to cut back upfield. He does successfully for Wolfpack first down to the 37. Welcome you all into another installment of Money Monday. This by far the game of the week. Two of the best teams in the league so far. Louisville currently sits second in the standings, the Dragons third. The winner's going to be in sole possession atop the conference at 4-1, and Funk will drop to throw. That pass knocked away. Needed to put a little bit more air onto the football. Dominic Porter knocks it down, and it's 2nd and 10 for the Wolfpack. Skeletor P. Funk has been playing out of his mind. He is number 1 in the league in pass efficiency, a whopping 129.3 quarterback rating. And he's thrown just one interception. 2nd and 10 out of the eye. Handoff Overstreet. Overstreet is wrestled down for just a gain of about 1 yard, maybe a half yard at least. Leroy Ambush on the tackle. 3rd down and 9 for Louisville on their opening possession. They moved the chains once on an overstreet carry up the middle. No score, 4 receivers, 3 to the right side for the Wolfpack on their 5th play of the drive. And the pass out to Kirkland is short of the 1st down. Just a 5-yard gain brings up a 4th down and 4. And the DC Dragon defense forces a punt. Louisville has outscored their opponents in this building 131 to 38 in their first 2 home games. Coming up empty on the first possession. So the Dragon defense gets the first stop of the day. And from the 19-yard line, the Dragons landed at the 22. So now we get our first look of the night at Zach Zulli. The Bronze quarterback not far off of Skeletor P. Funk. He is number 4 in the league, a quarterback rating of 103.3. Overall, though, the Dragons' offense in the passing game just 11th best in the league, 174 yards through the air. 1st down and 10 of the 22. Out of the eye, Zulli will hand off to Snowden on their first offensive play of the game, and that's a 7-yard pickup for Richard Snowden. That's longer than any run Overstreet had on his opening possession. Snowden v. Overstreet is going to be a compelling matchup tonight. 3rd in the league is Snowden at rushing yards per game, 184.5. David Overstreet, number 2 in the league in rushing yards per game, 197.5. 2nd down and 3 with 2 to the left-hand side. Receivers, that is. Snowden hurdles a defender. He's got a 1st down to the 34. So Richard Snowden on back-to-back carries to start the game helps DC out to their 1st down. 3 minutes in, this is Money Monday. If you've never played before, we will give you your questions at the end of the 1st quarter. We'll give you a link on in which you can play and participate, and then in the 2nd half, we'll find out who won the cash tonight as Snowden bounces off a tackle, cuts it back the other way, and H.J. Latshaw found himself a gift, not expecting Snowden to try to reverse field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's 2nd down and 6. 3 straight runs to start for Richard Snowden. Dragons again in the gold tonight. Trips right. Hand off to Snowden, and Snowden wrestled down to the line of scrimmage. That's H.J. Latshaw again on the tackle. That is his 2nd. Latshaw has come to play. His partner in crime, Rick O'Reilly, is 4th in the league in total tackles for loss with 7, and 2nd in the league in total sacks with 3. And Zach Zulli still has yet to throw a pass. 4 straight runs to Richard Snowden. Same formation. 4 down linemen for Louisville, and Zulli will pass for the first time tonight. It's a quick slant over the middle. The pass is incomplete. Bouncing all around, looking for Parks over the middle, the non-star. And DC will have to punt the football as both defenses, not offenses, off to the better starts. Zulli, nice pass, but Parks just couldn't corral it. Freeman was in the area, along with a host of other Wolfpack defenders that just couldn't find the football. Final game of week number 7 here on the Simulation Football League's Twitch channel. Week 8 begins Thursday. Baltimore takes on Cleveland. Saturday, a big game for Oklahoma City. They take on San Francisco in a rivalry game. The Bulldogs and Renegades are always must-see TV, no matter what their records are. As the Dragons kick it away from the 27-yard line, Louisville smushed at the 31. Sunday showcase game is the Santa Fe Gorillas and the Tallahassee Pride. The battle of 2 one-loss teams there as well. Another exciting week of SFL action gets set to kick off in a few days. So 1st down for the Wolfpack, 7:50 to go in the 1st quarter. They start the possession at the 31-yard line from the left hash. Back to pass is Funk, and Funk swings it outside, caught by Blaylock. Blaylock's got a first down and more, and he is smashed at the 44, but not before he moves the chains, and a big roar from another sold-out Blue Sun crowd here in Louisville, Kentucky. They are used to nothing but success out of the Wolfpack at home in franchise history, and Blaylock has been a huge part of that. Blaylock really stepped up his game a couple of games ago and really over the last 2 weeks. First and 10 at the 44-yard line for the Wolfpack. Blaylock off the field on this play. One receiver and two backs in the backfield. Funk, back to pass. He fires down the middle. That pass complete. That's Kirkland. That's a 6-yard pickup. Kirkland's got his second catch of the ball game. Brings up second down and 4, and both teams being conservative against ball-hawking defenses, especially the DC Dragons. Cedric Trevelyan, Broderick Oakenshield, and DJ Greenwood have all forced fumbles in their first 4 games. Offside, free play. Overstreet has got a first down. Thought he was going to be wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, but Overstreet hard to bring down. That penalty should be declined, and the Wolfpack will move the chains.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 91. Defense. First down.
So it looks like they'll take the penalty, not the yards from Overstreet. Either way, a first down into DC Dragon territory. Louisville has gotten off to some fast starts here against San Francisco and Oklahoma City.
First and 10.
First and 10 of the 45. Two in the backfield, two receivers. DC's got 4 down linemen. The handoff to Overstreet right side. Overstreet is brought down, no gain. Again, Leroy Ambush on the tackle. Ambush expected to be the star of this defense. It hasn't necessarily been the case. They've gotten some great play out of a lot of guys. Oakenshield, Trevelyan, Greenwood, Porter, they've all had good starts to their year. Second and 10 as Funk drops to throw. Funk goes deep left side. Caught by Kirkland, and he is getting down to the 1-yard line before being taken down by Oakenshield. A beautiful pass from Skeletor P. Funk, and it's first and goal. Bad play of the football there. Couldn't make out who that was defending Kirkland. That was DJ Greenwood, and that was just poorly played. Lawrence Kirkland's got 3 catches in the first 2 drives, and Louisville's in business. Now will it be Overstreet time? He's also number 2 in the league, averaging 257 all-purpose yards per game. He will take this carry, and he will walk into the end zone. Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Extra point is good. A 1-yard scamper for David Overstreet, but it was set up by a big pass down the field from Skeletor P. Funk to Lawrence Kirkland, who so far has been Louisville's top offensive weapon. Questions for Money Monday coming up in 5 minutes, 25 seconds. We've got our largest crowd of the week looking to win some cash and looking to see some great football, and I'm sure you will not be disappointed tonight. These two teams have been excellent their only loss this year. Both teams lost to New York, who now trails them in the standings. Louisville lost to the Knights on opening night. Have looked great since. That was a 45-13 smoking, and then DC fell 42-27. First and 10 for the Dragons, their second offensive possession. And the handoff goes to Snowden, and Snowden is wrapped up a 1-yard loss. And while Overstreet just has 2 rushing yards here in the first quarter, they haven't needed him to take a 7-point lead. Second down, 11 yards to go with a 26. Dragons had to punt on their first possession. And Snowden once again will take the handoff, and he's meleeed, no gain. Big hit up the middle, and it's third down and long. Louisville's defense, for the most part, against Snowden, and Snowden has got a lot of carries here in the first quarter, have done their part. Crowd getting loud now. Empty backfield. Zulli back the pass. Zulli in trouble. Head as a throw. It's incomplete, and it's a quick 3-and-out for the Dragons. And Louisville starting to turn up the pressure here at Blue Sun. And if Louisville ends up with home field advantage in the playoffs, I don't know how any team is going to come in here and manage. Obviously, it's early in this one, but the first 2 opponents for the Wolfpack haven't stood a chance. It's loud in this building. Kick is away, nearly blocked. From the 38, Louisville on the return, and that's a crushing hit after a 4-yard pickup. But great field position to start Louisville's next possession. From the 42. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all at /SimulationFL. I formation. A 4-3 defensive look for the Dragons. Hand off to Overstreet. Overstreet's got more yards on that carry than he's had all night. 5-yard gain. Brings up second down and 5 to the 47. There's a look at Oakenshield. Free safety on this defense. And Funk will drop to throw, and Funk will flip it out. Overstreet out of the backfield. Oh! Overstreet! What a move to the 36-yard line! Bye-bye, defenders! Sickening to the Dragon defense as Funk nearly sacked. Got it out to Overstreet on a check down, and he makes his first epic move of the night. First down at the DC 36. And after the punt on the opening drive, Louisville looking steady as ever. Back to pass, Funk, and Funk swings it out. Overstreet, 30, and nearly got the first down. There was nobody there. 8 yards away from the nearest defender was Overstreet, and he's got a few catches out of the backfield. Second down, inches at the 27. 4-3 defensive look for the Dragons. And Overstreet takes the handoff. He's got a lot of room. Overstreet inside the 20 down to the 18. A 9-yard gain. And this is a pounding drive for the Wolfpack offense. Overstreet, you know, it took him a little bit to settle down. Funk came out throwing, but he really looks good as ambush there once again on the tackle. First and 10 to the 18 now. DC Dragons need a stop here. As Funk drops to throw, he's going to go to the end zone, and the pass is tipped away and incomplete. Looking for Blaylock. Thought he might have caught it off the tip. It was tough to see there in that back corner of the end zone. Second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Holding Louisville to a field goal would be a big victory here. A battle of 3-1 teams as we enter the halfway point, or the second half of the season, I should say. Pressure on Funk. And that's incomplete. Scott there to wreak havoc. Third down and 10, just like that. And after a very solid drive here for Louisville that started back on their own 42-yard line, they've hit a bit of a rut here inside the 20. Third down and 10 to the 18-yard line. Louisville trying to pad their lead here early on. Three receivers spot of the formation. Funk back to pass, go in the opposite direction. The pass is picked off! Picked off by the non-star Bauman. James Bauman in the back of the end zone, defending Blaylock, and it looked like Bauman tapped the feet, and the Dragons forced the turnover. Only Skeletor P. Funk's second interception in 5 games. A.J. Blaylock, who has been on a tear over the past couple of weeks, gets stumped on that play, and the Dragons get a huge defensive stop as the first quarter wanes. Zulli to throw. Zulli deep down the middle, and it's off the hands of Bostwick. And Zulli threw that maybe a little bit sooner than he wanted to. Wolfpack right in his face. Louisville actually just 6th in the league in sacks by, 6 in 4 games. But Rick O'Reilly is a force all by himself. Second down, 10, back to pass. Zulli, sidearm throw, just out beyond the defense, but the pass is incomplete. Looking for Revan. He was out of bounds, 3rd and 10. And the Dragons haven't gotten a first down in the last 5 or 6 minutes. 3rd down, 10. Money Monday questions are just around the corner. Louisville with the early advantage, but a huge red zone stop in the last drive for the Dragon defense. 3rd and 10. Zulli out of the gun. Back to pass. Zulli steps up and fires complete to Greg Corky. His first catch of the ball game to the 32-yard line, a 12-yard pickup, and that much needed out of the DC Dragon offense. Greg Corky has slowed down in his last 5 quarters. Was really producing a lot there in the early season, especially taking some big plays to the house. They're trying to get him back going. The beautiful architecture of Blue Sun Stadium shown. 1st and 10 at the 32. And the handoff goes to Snowden, and Snowden sidesteps his way to a 3-yard gain. As you look at the running back numbers, not too pretty, or not as pretty as we expect out of these 2 superstars. But Snowden and Overstreet neck and neck at the moment. 2nd down and 7 now. There's a look at Andre Khrushchev. Bit of an underwhelming start to his first 4 games back in a Louisville uniform. 2nd down, 7, empty backfield. Zulli to throw. Zulli down the middle, wide open. And I mean wide open for a first down to the Wolfpack 48. You don't get much more wide open than that. Arturo Collette down the middle on a seam route, and there was nobody on him. And the Dragons would like to see more of that out of their pass game. Snowden in the backfield. Zulli going to go under center. 3 receivers, 2 to the right-hand side, bottom of the screen, far right. 2-5 defense, handoff to Snowden. He's going to spin off 1 tackler, and then he's brought down. Just a 1-yard gain. Aaron Tolbert on the stop. Tolbert had a great game last week. Flying around to the football. He's looking like a bad man tonight in all those in that alternate uniform. Second down and 9 of the 47. Dragons trying to turn that interception into points. A rare mistake from Skeletor P. Funk. Zulli drops to throw. Zulli in trouble. Fires down the middle, and the pass is caught. How did Zach Zulli see Greg Corky at the last minute down to the Louisville 27-yard line? What a play from Zach Zulli. I mean, he turned around and fired a bit of a wobbler, but a perfect strike to Greg Corky. Aaron Tolbert on the tackle, and that is the end of the first quarter. Louisville 7, DC nothing. Your Money Monday questions are right around the corner. This is the Sim Football Network on Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Money Monday questions tonight. Question number 1. What will be the difference between Overstreet's and Snowden's third quarter rushing totals? And what will be the first offensive score of the second half? You'll see all of your selections and answer choices and descriptions and all that stuff in the link provided. Good luck. This is Money Monday from the Sim Football Network on Twitch, and we'll be back to Blue Sun Stadium after this. Start of the second quarter for the Dragons. It's 1st and 10 at the Louisville 27. Back to pass. Zulli incomplete. And it's second down. Rick O'Reilly there to put the pressure on Zulli, and Zulli's been under duress probably more than the Dragons would have hoped in the first half. Second down and 10 following the O'Reilly pressure. Louisville trying to keep the Dragons off the scoreboard. Handoff goes to Snowden, and he got through everybody. Richard Snowden, a 7-yard gain. There were about 4 or 5 guys that had fallen down in a big collision at the line of scrimmage, and Snowden able to loop his way over everybody. Third down and 3 at the 20. 2 in the backfield. Snowden takes the handoff. Snowden waits for blocks and picks up the first down. Big third down conversion. Neither team had a lot of third downs in that first quarter. Both teams pretty good on third down. Snowden 10 carries, 29 yards. Not very flattering numbers, but he's trying to get the job done. Back to pass, Zulli out of the shotgun. He'll flip it outside. Snowden's got a blocker, and Snowden makes the man miss. It's still going. Nearly inside the 5, down to the 6-yard line. Khrushchev on the stop. Lucius Sanders in the area. And it's second down and 2 for DC as they have stomped their way inside the 10-yard line trying to tie this game up. Trips to the left. Handoff to Snowden. Snowden crushed! 1-yard loss. And Snowden's slow to get up. Third down again for the Dragons. Louisville looking for a red zone turnover like DC got on their last possession. Louisville's defense not the best in the league, but they make you work for everything you get. Out of the shotgun, Zulli. Handoff to Snowden. He spins away and got the first down. Took a heavy hit. but gets it to the 4-yard line. Back-to-back 3rd and 3 conversions for Richard Snowden, and he had to be quick on his feet on that one. First and goal now, a fresh set of downs. Snowden going to get another carry, and Snowden is dropped for a 2-yard loss. Richard Snowden getting worked in this half as Khrushchev brings him down. And the DC Dragons just can't figure out how to get the ball in the end zone right now. Second down and goal from the 6. 3 receivers, 2 in the backfield, hand off to Snowden, and Snowden has got the touchdown! Richard Snowden has broken the Dragons' scoreless streak, and that was his drive. He kept that drive alive with some powerful runs. He took some heavy hits, but the man stayed upright through the whole drive, and the Dragons with an extra point can tie the game. So Richard Snowden and David Overstreet, the running back battle that we were expecting, both have a touchdown here in the first half. If you heard if you saw our first quarter transition where we were asking the questions, let me explain to you, if you're out there listening on Money Monday, how easy it is to play. We're posting a link in the chat. You copy and paste it. That'll take us to the Money Monday page on the SFL website. From there, you're going to see a Typeform link. Well, it's not really a link, but it's embedded into the page. You click the Start button. You'll enter in a username or an email address so that we can identify you on the broadcast. Answer a couple of questions. That'll be submitted to our league office. And if you have the correct answers in the second half, then we'll connect with you in the chat room, and we'll send the money right along your way. And it's as simple as that. A unique thing that we do here, combining football guesses and trivia with money here on Twitch.tv on Monday nights. So play if you want to win some cash. If you don't care about money, then don't play. Funk, deep ball, back to pass. Caught wide open! A.J. Blaylock in a foot race down to the 18-yard line. Who in the world was guarding that man? Funk now up to $157. Blaylock all alone. I mean, I don't even know that you can call that. I mean, that was just simply a busted coverage. I don't think anyone was defending Blaylock, even from the start of the play. Unbelievable, as Louisville gets into the red zone again. 2 receivers, both to the bottom of the formation. Last time Louisville was in the red zone, they threw a pick. 9 formation, Funk to throw. Funk looking right side. Oh, nearly picked off, but another beauty to A.J. Blaylock, a 4-yard reception. That's the second time we've seen Skeletor Funk just put the ball on a rope. Second down, 6 following back-to-back catches to start the drive for Blaylock. And Overstreet gets his first carry of the drive, and Overstreet right up the middle! Touchdown, Wolfpack! Too easy! Get it! Overstreet's second rushing touchdown of the night. And the extra extra point is good, and it only takes 3 plays for Louisville to answer DC's long touchdown drive. And the only negative for the Louisville Wolfpack is that their defense will be right back out onto the field after not able to halt the Dragons from scoring for the first time tonight. So Louisville kicks it away from the 10-yard line. DC on the return, 20, 25. Dragons, not much after that. Since that first drive for the Louisville offense, they have been firing at a punt. They had the red zone turnover, but they were about to score their second touchdown at the time. Snowden takes it out of the backfield, and Snowden is going to be wrestled down, a 6-yard gain. Nice job falling forward there. Brings up a 2nd down and 4. How will the Dragons respond? They certainly have dominated time of possession in this first half. DC, number 3 in the league in rush offense. 4 in the league in scoring offense. Back to pass. Zuli, deep drop back, and looking for Corky. That was just a total misread there by Zuli. Corky ran a comeback route or something along those lines, and Zuli thought he was going. And a rare miscommunication from Zuli and his top receiver results in a 3rd down. Third down and 4 out of the eye. Back to pass. Zuli, deep ball, one-on-one coverage. The pass is caught. Down to the Louisville 35. It's Bostwick again, and Zuli's now 6 for 12. Zuli's one of the best things about Zach Zuli. He puts maybe better touch on the football than any quarterback in the league. That was a beautiful pass over the defense. First and 10 at the 35. Three receivers. Zuli out of the shotgun, starting to heat up. And he's in trouble, avoids a sack, and then hit from behind, a loss of 2. Oh man, the Wolfpack were all over him. Ethan Lee on the sack, Latshaw and O'Reilly forcing havoc, but Lee ends up reaping the benefits. Second and long coming up. Louisville up by 7. Winner goes to 4-1 and joins Santa Fe at 80% winnings as Snowden picks up a solid 7 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and short. Snowden's carries have to be approaching 20 in this half. Freeman and O'Reilly combined for the tackle. 3rd down, 5. DC on the move. 3 receivers. Zuli out of the shotgun. 6 in the box for the Wolfpack. And the handoff to Snowden on 3rd down and 5. And he's rumbled by Tolbert, who's got 5 tackles in the first half. That one behind the line, and it's 4th down, and DC will send on the field goal unit. A nice half stop there for the Wolfpack. The Dragons are perfect this year. They have not missed a field goal, and this is from 48 yards away. And the kick from the right hash for the Dragons. That is missed. The broadcaster curse haunts Lance Barber. Missing from 48 yards away, and Louisville gets the full stop. One thing the Dragons have been able to rely on this year is special teams. They're even number 4 in kickoff returns, return yards per attempt. Field goal kicking has been good. But the Dragons come up empty. 2 in the backfield, handoff to Overstreet. And Overstreet's got a lot of space, still on his feet. Did not get the first down, but got plenty of what the Louisville Wolfpack needed. That'll bring up second down and short just shy of midfield. DC trying to hang around, but you just get the feeling that since Louisville's first possession, they have just been unstoppable, which has been the norm here at home. This is a big game for the two teams because the winner owns the tiebreaker, the head-to-head tiebreaker. Is that pass is caught for a first down, and Blaylock's got 4 catches on 6 targets tonight. The Wolf howling here around the stadium. First down and 10 of the 49. Back to pass. Blaylock. Sidearm throw. That's a nice find. I don't know how he saw anybody open. That's Collette. With all that pressure in his face, DC doing a good job of trying to force Funk down. Funk's only been sacked 4 times this year. That's 3rd best in the league. 4 minutes to go and counting here in the first half. That means 4 minutes left to get your Money Monday submissions in. And remember, tiebreakers go deep ball. That pass is caught. Kirkland behind everybody. First down to the 19-yard line for Louisville. And they're in the red zone for the 3rd straight drive. DC's defense is going to have to figure something out in the locker room because they just haven't gotten much stopped tonight. Remember, tiebreakers for Money Monday goes to those that submitted the correct answer first. So if you haven't gotten your picks in, get them in before everybody else does. 2 in the backfield, handoff to Overstreet. Overstreet picks up a block and then is brought down by, I believe, Ambush. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 at the 14. And once again, Louisville in business. Down to 3 minutes to go. And Funk drops to throw. He flips it outside. That's to the fullback, and he gets roughed up. 3rd down and 7. As the Dragon defensive stars compliment each other for that good play.
Let's go.
3rd down, 7 at the 16-yard line. 2.5 to go. Louisville trying to pad their lead. 4 receivers for Funk. Play action, Funk back to pass, and that pass is caught inside the 10, down to the 9. He got the first down. That, I believe, is Jenkins. Yes, it is, to the 9-yard line, and the Dragon defense still can't get off the field. They've forced Louisville into 1 punt and an interception in the end zone. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Louisville Wolfpack Radio Network.
Become one of the pack. The pack is on 1110 WLON, The Lair.
First and goal from the 9. High formation, and the handoff goes to Overstreet inside the 5, down to the 4. And if you're just joining us, Louisville wearing the full moon alternates. It's full moon week here in Louisville. The full moon was here officially on Saturday. It's waning off now, but still pretty full in the night sky. And that's got these fans jumping around. I formation for the Pack. Inside the 5-yard line, trying to go up by 13. Overstreet, another carry. Overstreet around the end. Ridiculous. Oh, 3 touchdowns in the first half. Unstoppable. Extra point is good. David Overstreet, 3 touchdowns in the first half. Coming into the game, he had 7 touchdowns. DC Dragons defense in the second half, they need to wake up. The offense, they could use some points here as well. Plenty of time left. Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe coming up on the first half, with first half highlight stats and analysis from the SFO studios in San Antonio on the 2K Sports Halftime Report. 1st and 10 of the 26. Receiver set. Handoff goes to Snowden, and Snowden only got a yard. Aaron Tolbert again on the stop. Tolbert has been mixed up in all kinds of shenanigans. 6 tackles now. And for a strong safety to have 6 tackles in one half, that's dominating. Make sure to get your Money Monday guesses in as we track the results in the third quarter. Back to pass, Sully. Deep ball middle, and wide open again is B.A. Bostwick. And I tell you what, the middle of the field against Louisville has struggled against the Dragons. Oh, thrown down is Sully. A vicious sack, loses 8. That's Lee again. Zach Zulli is getting roughed up tonight, and Lee just powers his way into the backfield. Second down, 18 at the 34. Dragons have 34 seconds to try to trim the deficit. And the handoff to Snowden. He's trying to stretch it outside. He's going to be wrapped up, a 1-yard loss. DC calls another timeout. 3rd down and 19. Again, the Wolfpack have outscored opponents here at home 131-38 this season. High formation. And I think if I'm DC, I'm just running the ball here. You don't want to give anything back to Louisville, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Snowden's going to be put down, although he does fall forward. 2-yard gain. Louisville won't call any timeouts. I think they're pretty happy with their first half performance. 3 touchdowns from David Overstreet. And that's the way that the first half is going to end. It's the Wolfpack 21 and the DC Dragons 7 here on Money Monday. Louisville up by 2 scores.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Wolves enjoying the lead 21-7.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
Let's take a look at the numbers from our first half, and you see red zone offense, as is often the case, has played a big role thus far. The Dragons are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Number 3 was definitely a key player as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 44-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. The Wolves strike first and go up by 7. Towards the end of the first quarter, already in the red zone, Bauman was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Now early in the second quarter, the Dragons trailing by 7. Number 25 got the carry here, and he comes through. They tie it up 7-all. The Wolves, later in the second, number 11 came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 52-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. The Wolves winning 14-7. Number 18 went up top on the third down play, and he was able to find his man. A 32-yard play that set up a visitor's field goal, but they couldn't connect. The Wolves, late in the second quarter, already inside field goal range. Number 44 found a little opening, and that was all he needed. A 4-yard touchdown for the home team, and that will do it. The Wolves are up big at the half, 21-7.
Nice job, Dan.
The Dragons get the ball first this half, and they could use a score right out of the gates to get back into this one. They currently trail 21-7. Now let's get to the game.
Start of the third quarter. .53 rushing yards for Overstreet in that first half. Snowden had 41. I believe that's correct. If anyone saw some different numbers, please let me know. Second down and 8. Snowden catches a 2-yard pass out of the backfield, and this is an important drive for the DC Dragons, just maybe trying to slow the pace of this game a little bit. Louisville, a very solid first half of work. Second down and 8 at the 34, following the 2-yard reception for Snowden, and the handoff goes to Snowden, and Snowden is blocked up in the backfield, no gain. Louisville's defensive line, and it's not really O'Reilly and Latshaw tonight. It's Gammon and Lee who are doing most of the work. Third down and 8. Just like that. Out of the second half gates for the Dragon offense. Out of the eye, back to pass. And Zulli takes a deep drop back. He fires deep to Corky, who's wide open. Corky 30, 20. Great Corky on the first drive of the second half, where DC has cut the deficit to 8. And the touchdown man has once again found the end zone. Lucius Sanders, no help over the top. Just a nice route from Greg Corky and the DC Dragons. That's exactly what they needed to start the second half, as the Louisville Wolfpack defense just wasn't quite ready. San Antone liking that Corky touchdown. And that's how you get your quarterback and your offense some confidence after a rough first half of work. Extra point is good, and it's DC 14, Louisville 21 in the blink of an eye. Louisville is the #1 scoring offense, just over 40 points per game coming into the night, and DC didn't do much to slow them down. Right around their average for a half was Louisville in the first half of play. So the Dragons kick it away from the 9. Louisville on the return, past the 25 to the 30. And by the way, if you guessed a 40-plus yard pass on Money Monday, then you may have won our first prize of the night. First down and 10 at the 30. And off to Overstreet, and Overstreet picks up 5 yards. Now averaging nearly 5 yards a carry. Overstreet had just 2 yards in the first 7 minutes of this game, and he's warmed up. Second down, 5 yards to go for the Wolfpack. They are up by 7. Back to pass. Funk all day. Fires it into traffic. Caught to the Louisville 46. A.J. Blaylock, man. This guy just finds a way to get open. One of the most impressive Bronze Star receivers in the league this year. First down and 10 of the 46. Funk back to pass. Funk swings it outside. Pass caught Overstreet. Pass midfield. Overstreet's still on his feet. Down to the DC 42-yard line. The Dragons just can't seem to find a way to halt Louisville. And this Wolfpack offense can do it all. Overstreet is a dual threat back. A.J. Blaylock and Lawrence Kirkland are very reliable receivers. Skeletor Funk has the best quarterback rating in the league, although tonight it's under 100. But still, 222 passing yards tonight already against a pass defense that's 6th in the league, giving up just 252 yards a game. Back to pass, Funk. Funk deep ball down the middle, and he's lucky that wasn't picked off. A rare misfire from Skeletor P. Funk. Stops the clock with 9:10 to go in the third, brings up second down. Shout out to everyone in the chat tonight. We appreciate you supporting the SFL. Automaton JCG, Darth Destro MD, Dazzo 0007, DHMYC, Ghost of Crux, Landry Hat, L Marshall JR89, Lou Wolfpack Majesty 95, NY Kia, Playmaker P, Ramos Lynn, San Antonio, T42 Man, the Gov 75, True Shot Collar 1, West D23 Tex, Xanthos, and X Factor 56. Thanks for all your support on Money Monday. And our first winner of Money Monday is L Marshall JR89. Although he did not guess a 40-yard plus pass as the correct answer, nobody did. And he was the closest, with a guess of a 21 to 40-yard pass being the first score of the second half. So congratulations, L Marshall JR89, a return Money Monday champion. Skeletor Funk, meanwhile, is sacked on third down. And for the first time since the first drive of the first half, Flory and the Dragon defense has forced a Louisville punt. And this looks like a different Dragon team here in the third quarter.
Did you feel that one? Did you feel that one?
High snap. DC comes after it, nearly blocked it. But this is a good punt down to the 8. And a nice job catching it at the 7-yard line. So the Dragons will start their next possession inside the 10. Good job finding the football in the air. I mean, rather quickly, it just hopped right to him. Got a lucky bounce. First down and 10 of the 7, so we know L. Marshall JR89 has won again on Money Monday. Remember to tweet out that you have. Give us some love on social media. Trips right, Snowden blanketed at the line of scrimmage. And Richard Snowden against this Wolfpack defense tonight, averaging just 2 yards a carry. Well under his league average, or his season average, I should say. Louisville is 4th in the league in run defense, giving up 106.8 yards a game. Trips left now. And Snowden again will get the handoff, and Snowden will be brought down. Only a 2-yard gain. Andre Khrushchev on the tackle. And Richard Snowden just can't do anything tonight. 3rd down and 8 now for the Dragons. In Louisville's last game against Minneapolis, there were only touchdowns scored in a 35-28 victory over the Maulers, and tonight, same formula. Empty backfield, back to pass. Zulli standing in his end zone. Deep ball! Caught again! Greg Corky has come to life in the 3rd quarter. Zulli nearly sacked at the goal line. And what a play from Zulli under duress, hit low as he threw. And it's a 1st and 10. For DC as Snowden is wrapped up again. A 1-yard loss. Man, I don't know why the Dragons just don't throw the football more. Greg Corky with 2 big catches in the 3rd quarter to turn this game around. Second down, 11 yards to go. Empty backfield, so Zulli's going to throw. And Zulli flips it outside. That pass is caught by Revan. 8-yard gain. Revan has probably the least amount of receptions in the league among star receivers. Makes his first of the night. 3rd down, but a nice job by Zulli to pick up a lot of yards and make it 3rd down pretty manageable. Here in the 3rd quarter, the Dragons have outscored the Wolfpack 7-0 on a bomb to Greg Corky. And Zulli now a quarterback rating of 127.7 tonight, up to 224 yards. I formation, Richard Snowden has been shunned tonight. Zulli back to pass. He'll flip it short. Nice route. That's a 1st down. Boy, it even fooled me. Revan cuts inside. And Zach Zulli is having one heck of a 3rd quarter. He is getting everybody involved in the passing game as DC's drive continues to the Louisville 44. Trips left. Zulli, handoff Snowden. Snowden's got some space now and picks up 7. That's his best run of the night. Or best run of the 2nd half, I should say. Might actually be his best run of the night. 2nd down, 3 coming up. And Louisville has not faced this type of adversity here at home. In their first 2 home games, it was a blowout by halftime. It was looking like it was going in that direction late in that first half, but the Dragons have collected themselves. Khrushchev on the tackle, Snowden just another 1-yard gain, 3rd and 2. Dragons on the move, a fast-moving 3rd quarter, under 5 minutes to go now. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right, and Snowden is the lone back. And they're going to hand it off on 3rd down and 2, and Snowden tried to stretch it outside, he won't get there. Freeman on the tackle, still just 2 yards a carry for Snowden. It's 4th down and 2, just outside of field goal range, and what are the DC Dragons going to do? It looks like they're going to punt. That's dangerous considering Louisville's #1 ranked offense, but the Dragon defense has played better here in the 3rd quarter. Punt is away. They'll try and pin him deep. Inside the 10. This is another good punt. Down to the 3, and a diving save is made at the 5-yard line. So both offenses have had to work a long way away from their opponent's end zone at times tonight, and that has helped both defenses. Handoff Overstreet. He is wrapped up. That's a 1-yard loss. Man, you just get the sense that this game has kind of turned as Dominique Porter makes the tackle. 2nd and 11, back at the 4-yard line. Louisville has sort of lost the mojo that they usually play with. High formation handoff Overstreet again. Overstreet wrapped up, but he's still on his feet. And Overstreet got the first down. First and 10 of the 16. A 12-yard pickup now for Overstreet. One of his better runs of the night, as both running backs that average nearly 200 yards a game are still under 100 for the night. Off to Overstreet again up the middle. Overstreet 7 yards. Now 76 yards on the night. But man, Snowden's gotten the ball 26 times already. I would think that DC is going to rely more on Corky and Zuli here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 3 at the 23. Back to pass, Funk, swing outside, Overstreet, got a first down to the 30. And Louisville is starting to roll again. Again, a battle of 3-1s tonight. The winner goes to 4-1, joining Santa Fe. Loser drops to 3-2 and joins New York and Honolulu. If the playoffs were to start today, or even Thursday, heading into next week, there would be a team above 500 that even would get into the playoffs. Overstreet's got some space around the left side, and he is driven back by Oakenshield to the 35-yard line. Got half of what the Wolfpack need. 2nd down and 5. Hope everybody's having a good time out there in the chat tonight. Final game of Week 7. Things are starting to get real interesting as the playoffs creep around the corner, just a month away. 2nd down and 5. Funk back to throw. Funk swings it outside, and it's nearly taken back the other way. Dominique Porter knocked it down, and Funk is lucky that did not turn into something worse. Porter, great play on the ball, looking for Blaylock, and that's good film study, as he saw where Blaylock was going and jumped the route. Third down, 5 yards to go after the near turnover from Funk. 4 receivers, 3 to the top of the screen. Funk back to pass. Funk with pressure on either side of him, checks it down. Pass caught short of the sticks. And the Dragon coaching staff loving the effort and the hustle. Wolfpack to punt for the 2nd consecutive drive, as DC's defense has come out of the locker room a different team. Low snap, but no pressure. Punter gets it away cleanly. From the 23-yard line, Dragon spin move, and he got walloped at the 27. I thought there for a second he might have lost the ball. I sure would have if I was out there.
Right.
26 carries, 52 yards. That's been one of the biggest stories of the night. Richard Snowden having an off night. Two backs in the backfield. And Zulli will drop the throw. He'll swing it out to Snowden. Snowden's got some space. Nice open field tackle. Brings up 2nd down and 7. The question becomes now if the Dragons can complete the comeback. The largest comeback of the season is, I believe, 14. Actually, I think the Crabs had a 15-point comeback earlier this year. Pass swung outside. Snowden! Oh, Richard Snowden! Oh, Lucius Sanders wasn't having any of that. Ouch. Ouch. Lucius Sanders with one of the biggest and nastiest hits of the year. He just stood there and put out an arm. 3rd and 7 at the 30. Zulli trying to convert. Thrown down with authority. Rick O'Reilly with the monster hit. And the Louisville Wolfpack defense stands tall again. It will be 4th down, 4th quarter right around the corner. This is the Sim Football Network on Twitch.tv. Quarter here from Blue Sun. Nice punt return for Louisville. They start the drive at the 43. And Funk will drop the pass. Overstreet got a lot of room. Nice blocking. Overstreet pushed out of bounds after a 5-yard gain. Zulli outperforming Funk tonight. That's also been a surprising storyline. Hovering around 250 yards, 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Two receivers to the bottom of the screen. And Funk flips it out. That pass caught. Blaylock. Easy pitch and catch there. Another catch for AJ. Moves the chains into Dragon territory. And you almost wonder, Louisville survives the 3rd quarter surge from DC, still has a 7-point lead. The Dragons played so well in that quarter, but still only managed 1 score. Will that be a deflator? Overstreet, the low man in the backfield on a tight set. L. Marshall, JR89, was our first Money Monday winner of the night. We'll find out our second soon. That pass caught. Funk trying to force it just a little bit. 3-yard pickup. Talking smack after a 3-yard reception? Don't see that every day. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. High formation for Louisville. They're driving, trying to get their lead back up to 14. Overstreet picks up some nice blocks, and that is a huge tackle by Cedric Trevelyan. It's a 5-yard gain, but Overstreet breaks that one out, and he's gone for his 4th score, more than likely, of the night. And I am happy to announce the second Money Monday winner is a first-time winner, DHNYC, with a guess of 16 yards difference between the rushing yards in the third quarter between the two-star running backs. You have won Money Monday. DHNYC has been trying an awfully long time, a dedicated player of Money Monday, and we're happy to see him get one. 1 yard away. There was a 17-yard difference. Overstreet had 28 rushing yards in the third quarter. Ambush 11. Two receivers. Louisville on the move. And quickly. And the pass is tipped. Oh, he had a chance at the interception. And DC is going to be kicking themselves all week long. I think it was Trevelyan or Oakenshield that had a chance at it. He was all by himself off of the deflection. And DC can't make the huge play. Back to pass. Funk outside. Did not get the first down, but the pass caught. 93 yards, 6 catches for Lawrence Kirkland, one of his better games of the season. The former legend. Third down, 4. DC looking for some sort of stop. Flip out, caught to the 7-yard line. First and goal, and this is a statement drive. Kirkland with another catch near 100 yards tonight. This is a statement drive for the Louisville Wolfpack to keep the DC Dragons from biting at their ankles. First down and goal for Louisville. DC in desperate need of a stop here. Well, not desperate, but they would certainly love to have one. Hand off Overstreet. He is stopped, only a 1-yard gain. Two of the top 4 scoring offenses in the league. 33 and 40 points respectively. Both teams well under their season averages. Louisville has not scored in the second half, trying to change that on this drive. Two receivers, one to either side, a 4-3 formation for the defense as Funk drops to throw. Funk looks down the middle of the field, it's caught for a Louisville touchdown! Back up by 2 scores, Louisville answers! Extra point for the Wolfpack is up and good. First touchdown pass of the night for Skeletor P. Funk. .30 to go in the ball game. DC struck first this half with a bomb to Greg Corky. But Louisville withstands the third quarter push from the Dragons and puts DC right back where they started at halftime, down by 14. Up to the 25-yard line, first down for the Dragons. Can DC mount a tremendous comeback? Hand off on a draw, Snowden. Man, they're trying to get this guy going. Rick O'Reilly, he's a beast up front. And the Dragons' gold star running back has just let him down tonight. And their offensive line has let him down too. Zuli's been under a lot of pressure, and they're not creating many lanes. Back to pass. And there we go! O'Reilly couldn't come up with the sack. The pass nearly taken away. Rick O'Reilly came flying in. I don't know how in the world. I mean, Zach Zuli looks like a toothpick compared to Thick Rick. I don't know how O'Reilly, the league's second top sacker, I don't know how he didn't come up with that one. 3rd down and 9. Zuli straight back, and they're going to get PI. I don't think the Wolfpack were expecting a throw that quickly.
Pass interference. Number 58.
That's a big break for the Dragons. Andre Khrushchev, the guilty party. Spot foul goes to the 33. First down 10. There's a look at Corky. He had a great 3rd quarter, but for most of the game, he has been quiet. High formation. Still plenty of time left. DC just needs a solid drive right here. The pass caught. 3-yard gain to Bostwick. Brings up 2nd down and 7. I mean, even if the Dragons go 4 minutes here, they would still cut it to a 1-score game with 4 minutes left. 2nd down and 7. DC trying to hang around. Avoid dropping to 3 and 2. Back to pass. Zuli deep drop back, and as he throws, it's out. Oh, no, it's not. I think that was Khrushchev that dropped that ball. That was in his mitts, halfway down. And it might have actually been Freeman. Oh, man, his own teammate knocked it away from Freeman. Freeman was halfway down from going the other way. And DC catches another break as O'Reilly smashed Zuli just as he threw the ball, which was underthrown. Rick O'Reilly is a force. On 3rd down and 7, they're going to run it right into the jaws of O'Reilly. What a bizarre play. After O'Reilly makes back-to-back great plays, they run it right to him. That was O'Reilly's defensive possession. My goodness. Uncontained every step of the way. From the 29, the Wolfpack, since getting throttled in their season opener against New York, they have looked really good. Their closest call came against Minneapolis, 35-28 the final in that, but it was 35-21 about this time. DC has played a pretty good second half, but the first half defense let them down. Back to pass, Funk trying to seal the deal. Overstreet to the outside. Overstreet, nice tackle. I believe, well, no, there's Millens out there as you look at the quarterback numbers tonight. 7-yard gain, could have been worse. 2nd down 3, but that old clock is ticking. 2 in the backfield, 2 receivers. DC needs a stop and needs one quickly. Overstreet outside, did not get it. Tackle made by Ambush again. Ambush has had a rough assignment tonight. 3rd down and 1. Can Louisville Louisville keep the Dragons offense off the field. 2 in the backfield. And no, Funk's gonna throw it. And Funk finds Kirkland. What a play call. I am shocked. But Funk ends up standing and swinging it out to Lawrence. He's over 100 yards tonight. And Louisville moves the chains. That's a gutsy play call. But an effective one for Louisville. Nice job there. Anytime you can fool the veteran commentator, you're doing something right. 1st and 10 to the 46. DC backs off. Funk down the middle of the field. That pass is caught to the DC 44-yard line. And in this 4th quarter, the Louisville Wolfpack have looked sharp. 1/3 quarter, they let their guard down, but ended up not costing them. We talked about it at the beginning of the 4th quarter. You just got the sense that maybe DC not being able to do more than just a 7-0 3rd quarter may have wavered their confidence just ever so slightly as that pass is dropped. No, wait a minute, what just happened? Did he just drop that and then catch it off the defender? Did I see that right? That's a 1-yard gain. I thought it was going to be picked off. Somehow Overstreet caught it again. Man, Overstreet caught a break there. He took his eyes off it for just a split second. He might have actually tipped it to himself. 2 receivers, 1 to either side. And the handoff to Overstreet goes right up the chute. That's a 6-yard gain. And look at all the clock. The Wolfpack are bleeding on this drive. 3rd down and 3. Louisville, if this score stands, it would be their second lowest point total of the season. 3rd down and 3. DC's showing a blitz. And now Louisville's in clock milk mode, down to 5 on the play clock. DC brings everybody, and Overstreet stretches it outside, puts down a stiff arm, another 1st down. A $111 on 22 carries for Overstreet. This is vicious right here. He's just going to stick this big old arm out and shaw. Pow, right in the kisser. Yeah, that may just about do it. What a drive here. Louisville's had the ball for almost 4 minutes. Now in scoring range, and DC would need a huge play here, pick 6 or something. 2 in the backfield for Funk as they just continue to bleed clock, down to 5 on the play clock again. Hand off Overstreet. Pancake block on the outside. That's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Porter on the tackle. Well, it looks like the DC Dragons are going to fall to 3 and 2, and it's going to be the Louisville Wolfpack who joined the Santa Fe Gorillas at the top of the standings at 4 and 1. DC, New York, and Honolulu will now battle at 3 and 2 in the 5th, 6th, and 7th spots. 2nd down and 8 at the 27. Funk once again takes the clock all the way down. 3rd down and 9. Best case scenario here for the Dragons, they force a field goal and Louisville chokes. Third down coming up. Be a 45-yard field goal from here. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Louisville Wolfpack Radio Network.
Become one of the pack. The pack is on 1110 WLON, The Lair.
3rd down and 9 at the 28. Big play here. The Dragons' next game is in 10 days. They're at San Francisco in a rematch of what was a pretty good ball game just a few weeks ago, a 6-point win for the Dragons. Funk hands it off to Overstreet on 3rd down and 9, and he got the 1st down! How efficient is that? They go out of the shotgun, they make you think they're going to pass, they run a draw, and Overstreet goes right up the gut. Louisville, since DC punted the football with 7 minutes to go, has had the ball for 6 minutes. First down and 10 of the 17, and it's all pretty much a formality now, as DC could still get the ball back, but this would be a chip shot field goal. Second down and 11. Louisville can't take the victory formation quite yet, although it might be the safer route. Louisville, meanwhile, has a rematch with Minneapolis in 12 days. That is the Wolfpack's final home game. They finished the year with 2 road games. As Funk is going to pass, and that pass, boy, nearly taken away off of the drop. That stops the clock. What is Skeletor P-Funk thinking? Of course, if that pass is caught, you don't blame the Wolfpack at all for that decision, but man, that helps out the Dragons just a little bit. They would still need Louisville to miss the field goal. Third down and 11, and the handoff goes to Overstreet. He got just 1. Louisville now out of timeouts, and it's up to DC special teams to block a kick, or for Louisville to really go rogue and miss from 34 yards away. Louisville is 87.5% kicking field goals this year. And from 34 yards away to ice this one, Louisville's field goal is good. Wolfpack take care of business on a 6-minute drive following a Dragon punt. That's how you put a team away in the 4th quarter. And that one just squeaked inside the right upright. So Louisville at 4-1, they're going to win comfortably here tonight, so it would appear. Minneapolis gave them their toughest game just a week ago. From the 8, Dragons on the return. Louisville finishes the season at Oklahoma City, and if I remember correctly, at San Francisco. So Louisville's got a couple of games in front of them at 4-1 against sub-500 teams. You're looking at potentially a first-round bye here for the Wolfpack if they can keep rolling along. Back to pass. Zuli deep to Corky, and that pass is taken away. First turnover of the game for either team, and I believe it was... That was, well, actually, I stand corrected. That's the first turnover for DC of the game. Brad Allen picking off Zach Zuli, and that puts a wrap on this one. The Dragons suffer their second 15-point loss of the season. Formation as the clock will wind down. Second down, 12.
Second and 11 from the Dragon, 49-yarder.
Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe will wrap things up, and then we'll come back for a quick wrap-up ourselves. The full moon theme for Louisville tonight, and it works out for the Wolves. They will be howling all night long atop the Gray Conference at 4-1. Third down, 13. But it's not going to matter. One more kneel down, and this party will be over. Wolfpack take care of business, hold the Dragons to a season low 14 points. If you didn't think Louisville was real before, they are for real now. A big victory over the Dragons to move into sole possession of the Gray Conference. And Dan and Peter won't get to join us tonight. I'll stay with you. Welcome into the 2K Sports postgame show. Louisville holds DC to just 288 yards tonight. Only 53 yards on the ground. I don't think anyone expected Richard Snowden to get shut down that badly. Here's how the second half started. Sully to Greg Corky. That got the deficit for DC down to 21-14. And for a long time in that third quarter, it looked like the Dragons were going to make a comeback. Sully finished with 235 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Again, another deep ball to Greg Corky. Skelter Funk finished with over 300 yards passing. Corky finished with 137 yards. There's the Louisville touchdown after that long drive. Skelter Funk's first touchdown of the night. Overstreet finished with 122 yards and 3 scores on the evening. As you look at Louisville just making that field goal. Sully tried to fight back, but Louisville forces the turnover and takes it away and moves to 4-1. Their final 3 games are against teams that do not have winning records. Louisville could be looking at a first-round bye if they take care of business. Player of the game tonight is David Overstreet. 27 carries, 122 yards, and 67 receiving yards. 3 total touchdowns, all in the first half. Again, a final score of 31-14 here from the beautiful and vicious-looking Blue Sun Stadium, where Louisville moves to 3-0 at home. They'll try to make it 4-0 in 12 days against the Minneapolis Maulers. From all of us at Blue Sun Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky, this has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League on the Sim Football Network on Twitch. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. We'll see you with the start of Week 8 on Thursday, where we do it all again as teams fight for playoff position. See you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.